Is your cat acting like they haven't eaten since the Stone Age, even though you just fed Kitty 5 minutes ago? Does every rustle of a snack bag summon them like a furry food-obsessed ninja? Welcome to the club, fellow human servant. In today's video, we're diving into the real reasons behind your cat's Oscar-worthy begging performances. Is it hunger? Is it drama? Is your cat secretly training you to be a 24/7 butler with snack privileges? And we're not just exposing the madness. We're giving you real, clever ways to stop the constant feed me soundtrack in your home without turning your cat into a grumpy gremlin. Let the snackspiracy begin. First of all, let's start with the most obvious question. Why is your cat begging like they've never seen food in their life? Here are the top reasons behind the daily drama at the food bowl. Reason 1. The belly's still rattling. Sure, your cat might look like a fluffy little con artist begging for food 24/7, but sometimes they're not faking it. They're actually hungry. If their portions are tiny, the food is low on calories, or they're being fed on a schedule that doesn't match their energy levels, they might still feel empty after mealtime. This is especially true for super active cats or wild child kittens who burn fuel like they're training for the Cat Olympics. In their minds, mealtime is over way too soon, and they're back on the hunt for snacks. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, give it a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Reason 2. Food equals fun. Apparently, believe it or not, sometimes your cat's food requests aren't because they're starving. They're just bored out of their whiskers. When there's not much excitement around, they might start thinking that food is the perfect way to pass the time. It becomes their little performance art piece, a quirky habit to grab your attention. And once they see that it works, you can bet they'll be doing their daily snack show again and again. Reason 3. Trained by a cat. Yes, really, cats may act mysterious, but when it comes to getting food, they're basically little geniuses in fur coats. If they meow and you hand over a treat, or even a crumb of your sandwich, they immediately put 2 and 2 together. Boom! Meow ill snack! And once they've made that connection, it's locked in. If you keep falling for those big, guilt-inducing eyes, congrats! You've just been trained by your cat. Reason 4. Where's the meat, human? Cats aren't into kale smoothies or quinoa bowls. They're hardcore meat lovers. As obligate carnivores, they need animal protein to feel full and stay healthy. If their food is packed with fillers like grains, veggies, or mystery ingredients that sound like they belong in a salad, their tummy might be full, but their body's still sounding the hunger alarm. Basically, they're thinking, nice try. Osh, eat me. Now where's the chicken? Reason 5. When hunger's got a sneaky cause, sometimes all that begging isn't about habits or boredom. It could be your cat's way of waving a tiny red flag. Medical issues like hyperthyroidism or diabetes can turn up the appetite dial big time. And let's not forget parasites, those uninvited dinner guests stealing all the nutrients before your cat even gets a chance. If your cat's eating like a beast but still losing weight, or begging more than usual, it's time to stop guessing and call the vet. Better safe than sorry, especially when fur babies are involved. Reason 6. It's a food fight. In a house with more than one furry face, mealtime can feel like a high-stakes competition. If your cat thinks there's a chance their dinner might get stolen by a sibling, furry or otherwise, they might get anxious and fast. Even if no one's touching their bowl, just the idea of missing out can send them into full-on beg mode. It's basically Survivor Kitchen Edition, and your cat is playing to win. Reason 7. The clock is ticking. Cats have internal clocks that could rival a Swiss watch. So if you suddenly switch up mealtime, don't be surprised when your cat starts acting like you've committed a crime. Even if it's just a 30-minute change, their little brain is still locked onto the old schedule. And they'll let you know, loudly, with dramatic meows and intense stares that say, "Excuse me, it's dinner o'clock, you're late." Reason 8. Your dinner smells like heaven. Cats have super sniffers, and when the scent of your dinner starts drifting through the air, it's game over. Steak, fish, roasted chicken? To your cat, that's not food, it's a delicious invitation. Even if they're full, that heavenly aroma flips a switch. Must beg now. And if you've ever shared a bite, just once, congrats. You've officially unlocked their beg mode forever. They'll be back at every meal, giving you the stare that says, you know the drill. Reason 9. Young, old, and always hungry. Just like humans, Cats change with age, and so do their appetites. Kittens are basically tiny eating machines, needing frequent meals to fuel their endless zoomies. On the flip side, senior cats might start begging more because their metabolism is slowing, or their senses aren't what they used to be. Some older cats get a bit cranky or confused and use begging as their go-to way of saying, "Hey, something's off." Or maybe they just want a snack and some sympathy. Either way, age plays a big part in the hunger drama. Reason 10. Emotional eating. Yes, cats do it too. Yup, cats have feelings. And sometimes those feelings make them head straight for the food bowl. Stress, anxiety, big changes in the house, new pet, loud noises, or even your weird mood swings can all throw them off. When the world feels chaotic, food becomes their furry version of comfort food. It's not that they're hungry, it's just that kibble is the one thing that still makes sense. So if your cat's begging more than usual, it might be their way of saying, "Life's weird right now, pass the crunchies." Reason 11. The gourmet beggar. Sometimes, the explanation is hilariously simple. Your cat is just a hardcore foodie. Some cats live for the thrill of a tasty bite. They hear a bag crinkle, a spoon clink, or see you lift a fork, and boom, activated. These culinary connoisseurs aren't necessarily hungry. They just really, really love eating. Every snack is a celebration. But here's the tricky part. While it's sweet to want to spoil them, who can resist that face? Overfeeding is no joke. Too many treats or supersized portions can lead to kitty chonk mode, bringing health problems like diabetes, arthritis, or heart trouble. So even if your little food critic is giving you Oscar-worthy begging performances, remember, keeping them healthy is the real act of love. How to stop the snack shenanigans. Putting an end to your cat's nonstop begging takes a mix of patience, planning, and a sprinkle of tough love. Step 1. Make sure it's not a real issue, because if your cat is begging due to a medical condition like hyperthyroidism, diabetes, or those sneaky parasites, no amount of discipline will fix it. So start with a vet visit to rule out anything serious. Routine. Your cat's favorite restaurant reservation. Once the vet gives your kitty the green light, it's time to roll out the plan. Stick to a rock-solid feeding schedule. Same time, every single day, no exceptions. Cats adore routine almost as much as they adore whatever's in your sandwich, and having predictable mealtimes helps them relax. Free feeding or random meal hours, that's chaos in cat world. It makes them anxious, uncertain, and way more likely to start the feed me now drama. A fixed schedule is like booking them a daily table at their favorite restaurant. Calm cat, full belly, no begging required. Portion control. Because chonky isn't a breed, controlling portions is super important. Your cat's not going to do it for you. They'd eat the whole bag if given the chance. Use a measuring cup and stick to the amount that fits your cat's weight, activity level, and health needs. Your vet can guide you. Your cat's opinion doesn't count here. If your cat polishes off dinner and still acts like it's starving, it might be time to upgrade the menu. Go for food with more protein and fewer empty fillers, something that actually keeps their belly happy for longer. And if they're speed eating like it's a race, bring in the puzzle feeders or slow bowls. They'll have to work a little for their food, which not only slows them down, but also keeps their brain busy. Dinner and a brain workout. Talk about multitasking. Ignore the drama. Starve the act, not the cat. A lot of begging is really just your cat saying, "Hey, look at me." And if you reward that Oscar-worthy performance with food, or even just attention, they'll keep doing it. Feeding from the table? Big no-no. Sneaky snacks when they meow? Nope. Even scolding can feel like a win to them. Ah yes, I have summoned the human. The trick is to become a statue. Seriously, no eye contact, no talking, no snacks. Feed them only at set times. If the meowing turns into a full-blown guilt trip, just get up and walk away, like you're not owned by a tiny dictator. Eventually, your cat will figure out that the begging act is a flop, and the only way to get fed is by playing it cool. Boredom busters. Distract the snack attack. When cats are bored out of their furry little minds, and when there's nothing to do, food becomes the main event. To shift their focus away from the bowl, keep their world exciting. Bring on the toys, crinkly tunnels, and feather wands. Add climbing trees, window perches, and cozy sunny spots for maximum chill vibes. Daily play sessions aren't just fun. They help burn energy and give your cat something better to think about than, "When's my next treat?" A busy cat is a less beggy cat. Enrichment. It's like Netflix for your feline, but healthier. For the foodie feline, smart snacking solutions. If your cat is simply a proud, enthusiastic eater, aka a snack enthusiast with whiskers, don't worry, you can work with that. Try offering healthy, low-calorie treats so they still get their snack fix without turning into a walking meatball. Or split their daily food into smaller, more frequent meals. Same amount of food, but more chances to munch. Win-win. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support not only encourages us, but also helps other cat lovers discover our content. Don't forget to share your experiences in the comments below. And consider subscribing to the Wise Animals channel for more informative videos on understanding and caring for our feline friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.